What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Wednesday, June the 8th, 2022. And in this video, we're going to be talking about a platform that we definitely had a sizable amount of deposit in. And of course, those of you that have not heard the story of Eminifx, you've probably been under a rock in the space or new to this space or just haven't wanted to know. But what's pretty much going on in Eminifx has been a little bit of a soap opera. Actually, maybe a lot of it of a soap opera to some of you guys, as I'm hearing more and more that there are people that had millions invested in this platform because of the belief level was just so high in the things that were going on here in this Eminifx investment club. Before we get started talking about what the newest things are and what we've seen, I want to just remind all of you that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms. Nothing more and nothing less than that. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. So, Eminifx, for those of you that don't know, the CEO of Eminifx, whose name is Eddie Alexandre, he was arrested in New York. They pretty much picked him up, saying that he had done a lot of illegal things with people's money. I don't know the exact charges or anything like that, but those of you that have been studying this for a long time, we all know that he was arrested. He was recently released on bail, and there was some information about his court date since the last time we did an update that I figured I'd share with you guys. For those of you that aren't in the Eminifx global community group, which I have shared the link to, probably not going to do it on this video just because I just want to get the information out. Anybody that wants the link, you can go to a previous Eminifx video or the previous one, and you can get the link there so you can get into the Telegram group. But let's go ahead and look at what's in there right now. So on the 6th of June, and this was 2 days ago, okay? And I read this and I was like, should I say this? You know, should I put it out? I was like, why not? All right, it's content, right? So anyway, it says, and this is from one of the admins in the group that has been providing us with information, all right? It says, greetings, fellow family members of Eminifx. And for those of you that don't know, Eminifx has really grown a strong community of people over the time that it's been around. And that's really due to its leadership and what it's been able to do and the fact that it's been able to pay out. So let's keep going. It says, update. June 7th court date has been canceled. So the court date that was supposed to be yesterday was canceled, right? And the new date is on Monday, June the 13th, which is, it just says here, criminal case. All right? Friday, June the 17th is the civil case. All right? So it's just giving people some updates and times on when what dates these cases are. And I know a lot of people out there have been out to some of these court cases and have actually personally shown support for Eddie inside the courthouse. So for those of you that are interested in that, this group is getting the updates for that. So if you want to be in this group, get in the group. Let's see what it says. It says, your prayers are being answered because there seems to be confusion in the camp, but it is not the camp. But it is not in the camp of Israel. Now, I want to just say, I want to preface this. A lot of people won't understand this. This group that put this global community together, I believe, they're believers. They believe in God, and they're Christians. And that's where this mentioning of there seems to be confusion in the camp, but it's not in the camp of Israel. I believe that's a biblical analogy that they're making here. It says some attorneys are just shaking their heads at the initial allegation of Ponzi scheme, as they have never seen a case like Eddie Alexandre and Eminifx in 30 years. It has way more money than the members put in. Again, God is in control. Please continue to pray for Eddie and for each other. More info concerning court time and room will follow soon. And of course, all of this information, you know, it's been put in different languages and things of that nature so people can understand them. People are joining this group all the time to get more and more information. I just wanted to share that with you guys because I felt like that was interesting. In my personal opinion, the things that Eddie was doing, and I don't know the law, right? I don't know the exact law. I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, so don't take my word as law here. This is just my opinion. right? My opinion is that Eddie was already having some issues with the banks holding money, and he was starting to fight back against these banks. I mean, platforms like this in general are a fight back against the banks. So let's be real. You know, it seems to me that Eddie was on their list of people that they were going to bring in, not only so that they could discipline someone, but so that they can gain some information on what's going on. That's pretty. You go into court, you got to release some information, right? You got to tell people what's going on. And based on this note here, those of the people that are tied into this case and understand what's going on with it, they are saying that the lawyers on the state side are having a hard time trying to figure out how they can convict Eddie Alexandre on these Ponzi scheme charges. Now, only time will tell. Only time will tell. But I just wanted to share that with those of you that want to know, that may care about what's going on. And for me personally, I had a good sizable amount in this platform. So the more I'm learning about receiverships, the more I'm learning that the receivership is there to pretty much build a case against Eddie, because they came in and swooped everything up because the law decided to get involved. Without the law getting involved, there would have been no receivership involved. So, you know, who knows what's going to happen? Was this a Ponzi scheme? It's shaping up, and people have said, you know, many people have publicized and put in publications that this was another Ponzi scheme. But the developments that are coming from this legal case may say otherwise. I say may because we don't know, right? I don't know. All of this is just, you know, this is just updates that we're getting in a Telegram group. And I'm hoping that they're factual as factual can be, because there are a lot of people that have been invested in Eminifx and the growth of Eminifx, and they want some answers. And I believe that the people that are even making these updates want answers just as bad. There's a lot of people that really were sold on Eminifx being that opportunity that brought them from, that would close the wealth gap for them. I believe that it was one of those that we could add to the docket here, already understanding the risk of these platforms, that they can be here today and gone tomorrow. So that's why, of course, we never want to lose money. But when the platform decided it wasn't going to be paying out for the foreseeable future, I had to just move on. I mentally just moved on from the financial side of it. This is more like the updates on news side of it, which could lead to the financial side of it coming back. Who knows? We don't really see platforms come back in this space. That's just something we've observed, and we've only been in this platform space for a little over a year now. So we're not the most experienced here at BOJ, but we've seen a lot. And one thing that we have not seen is a case pending against someone. We haven't seen legal action taken in some of these platforms, and there was legal action taken. And it just happened to be right here in the United States, just a few hours up the road from me. So as we continue to get legal updates in this group, I'll share them with those that want to hear it. Those of you don't, of course, you won't watch. And, you know, I'm interested to see what goes on in the future. With that being said, this is a mini FX update. Please put your 2FA on all platforms that will allow you, and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped with that 2FA, then you're bound to get hacked, all right? It's just a level of security that I believe everyone should have. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I will see y'all on the next daily video. Peace out.